She smelled like roses and rain on concrete. I never meant for it to go this far, but love ain't love when it turns into a hunger, and I was starving. Met her in October when the leaves was bleeding red. She laughed like church bells, put a fever in my head. Wrote her name in every notebook, carved it in the bar. Said she was my daylight, but she only loved the dark. First month was a fairy tale, second month was fire. Third month she was pulling back, calling me a liar. Said I love too heavy, said my eyes were wrong. Said she needed space, but space is where things die alone. I watched her through the window when she thought the night was empty. I counted every heartbeat, every step, every entry. She changed the locks in April, I just smiled at the door. See, you locked don't mean nothing if you've been in before. The garden in the backyard started growing real good. Fertilizer running deep beneath the dead wood. People ask me why my roses bloom so dark and thick. I just smile and say the soil got a special trick. She said, baby, let me go. I said, darling, I can't. I love you too much to. She said, baby, let me go. I said, sweetheart, you're ready home. She said, baby, let me go. I said, honey, the ground don't give back what it's given. She said, baby,
she don't say much no more.
her sister called in May, her answer calm and steady. Said she went on vacation, told her not to worry. Voice was shaking slightly, but that kept the story pretty. She believed me just enough. Small towns ain't always witty. Number two was someone who can knock and asking questions. Private investigator, clipboard full of lessons. Invited him for coffee, showed him all the photos. Smiled and waved them off, he never made it to the crossroads. Now I got a ritual, I do it every evening. Light a candle by the window, whisper like I'm breathing. Tell her about my day like she's still sitting at the table. Set the plate, pour a glass. Love is just a fable. People think that killers have to look a certain way, but I coach Little League on Saturday. I sing in the back pew on Sunday morning, and nobody hears the sound beneath the floor. She said, baby, let me go.
I said, darling, I can't. I love you too much to.
She said, baby, let me go.
I said, sweetheart, you're ready home.
She said, baby, let me go. I said, honey, the ground don't give back what it's given. She said, baby,
she don't say much no more.
third one was a stranger, just looked at the picture wrong. Caught him on the street outside, said he knew her all along. Said they went to school together, said she was his friend. I introduced him to the same place where she ends.